Good morning. Today is the 9th of February 2023. For distraction today, for my condition, I'm going to leave aside bad acts by people, as was on my mind over the last couple of days. And today I'm going to follow up with a review on the Last of Us series. I finished episode 4 a couple of days ago, and then the other stories were uh, entered my zeitgeist, and now I decided to give you my follow up to uh, from episodes 2, 3, and 4. I think I already told you it's not necessarily my favorite genre, but the buzz was good, and I did talk to someone who does play the game, and they like the game, so it is what it is. I'm taking the show on its own. I did do some research on the game itself. Okay, it did help influence a little bit of what to maybe expect on the series, but I'm literally just taking it as a piece of entertainment given to us on a plate. For episode 2, I think I brief recap. Episode 1 was a good start to me. It got me engaged. I told you the elements I liked of it. Episode 2, the trajectory was still strong. The standouts for it was his partner, their storyline. That show in particular, and there will be no spoilers, by the way. I'm just going to give you my general impressions of the show, how I like or dislike it. For episode 2, literally, especially the scenes with the when they get to the museum, my heart was in my chest and it stopped a couple of times. The tension was really well done. Okay, it was very well done. I What happens to his partner was tragic, touching, very well played. I thought it was a great addition to the pilot. It was trajectory was strong, and I was enjoying the show for a genre I'm not necessarily too engaged with. Takeaway that I didn't like for episode 2 would be the character of the 14-year-old. I forget her name, Ellie. I'm sorry if I forget her name. It's been that kind of a day for me. But Bella Ramsey role. Interesting character. I found her kind of obnoxious, but I think that's a point. But I did not necessarily like her. She was interesting. Pedro Pascal's always a shine out and a stand up, sorry. And so, but that pairing seems to work. I really would have wished his partner would have been in more of the series. I really like that dynamics, and I liked that actor, and I liked them. As a trio, not so much because of the obnoxiousness of the. I forgot. I wish I knew her name. One sec. Back. I was right. It is Ella. Okay. Maybe what's influencing my dislike of the character is I know that Bella Ramsey is a 20-year-old playing a 14-year-old. Maybe subconsciously that's affecting my dislike for the character. It is what it is. And then episode 3 followed, of course. And that one really kind of, I think I'm on the bandwagon for, it seems, most of the feedback. I really liked it. I really liked it. It was an interesting diversion from the storyline with the storyline playing into it, of course. It was a very touching love story, and I really liked the opposites attract element of it. Was excuse me. Was a standout. They were great. It was a great dynamic between them. I liked how they incorporated a little bit of the storyline. Obviously, a lot of the storyline. It's just day in the life of someone living through the apocalypse, that kind of thing. But the main character did make some brief appearances, as it were. Great little, I think I follow the internet's praise of that show for what it was. And obviously, it's putting a smile on my face. That's enough to let you guys know that I did enjoy it. Um, I don't even think Ella was in that movie. I think it's Ella or Ellie. I'm not sure, but I'm sorry. My brain's a little foggy. I just wanted to get this out. So I decided to push ahead, which is what I do through my condition. It is what it is. It is what it is. So episode 3, again, and for me, I did watch 2 and 3 consecutively. I was so pumped and engaged after the second episode. I had to get to the third, and now, but at the time, I was feeling it. My condition, it was getting a little bit late in the day, and I thought, I'll just tune into this tomorrow. Give me something to watch, refresh. Let's go. Let's go. Episode 4. Not. I'm hoping it's not a flat line, but the trajectory had stalled. It's one of those things where, you came out so strong, you built it so well, and now number 4. Now, for me, maybe number 4 is the course of the rest of the show. Zombie apocalypse. Which is fine. Again, Walking Dead did a very good job of it. These guys, as a bit of a retread, maybe that's what's influencing me. I'm not sure. But it didn't have the dynamics, the what's the word? It was not 1, 2, and 3. I don't know how else to put it. It was fine as far as it goes, although I was really fading towards the end of it. And then I kind of didn't even get through to the end. I took a break, and then I forgot that I was watching it, and I had to come back and rewatch it. So that lets you know a little bit about how engaged I was with episode 4. I'm going to try episode 5. I haven't lost complete interest in it, but I'm not as there as I was. I'm not as hyped. With Andor, as you know, I could not wait, and I anticipated the show the day before the release. That's how excited I was for that series. This one, when did it come? Friday? I'm not sure, but I'll keep it. I'll know, but I'm not seeking it out per se. That's where we are right now. It's a pretty good show as far as it goes. It hasn't captured my attention as well as some other series have. I just mentioned Andor as an example, and yeah, so that's where we are with that. I wish it was as good as I expected. The takeaways, I'm repeating myself, but I think the Ella character was a little better in 4. Oh, I'm sorry. My one takeaway, which I really wanted to say, which kind of made me scratch my head. I don't understand if this is part of the game or if this is a choice that the series has taken, but I did not understand why he would not let her have a pistol, a gun, protection. I guess, you're thinking, well, he lost his daughter and he's a protector, and it's a zombie apocalypse, man. Like, give her a gun. Yeah, she's got the knife. I don't think he took that away from her, but when you're fighting a zombie, you might want to keep some distance from the attack, right? I don't know. Is it just me? So again, and I guess it's because she's a kid and he's protective. I guess that's where they're going with that. For me, it felt weird. I did not get it, and it really sort of almost took away a little bit of my like for the character. I forget his name. I'm so sorry, but it took me a little bit away from the Pedro Pascal character because it was a dumb move to me. It was a dumb move, and then sure enough, when he needed it for his protection, she Okay, this is a spoiler, but she saves him with a gun. There we go. Sorry, I know I promised no spoilers, but I I did the math. I knew she was going to get the gun anyways, so she did. No shock. But the revelation and the yeah, you could have done that earlier. Anyways, if there's one thing I didn't necessarily like, it's that, and also maybe this couples with the fact that she's a 20-year-old playing a 14-year-old. To me, I'll just wrap this up. To me, that element of the story was a bit jarring and it didn't make a lot of sense. And since I was already fading on the show, maybe that's where we are with that. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch this morning. I will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a good rest of the day.